everyone, welcome to my channel where you're going to love this episode because I'm going to show you 3 things that are just going to blow your mind. Well, the first thing I'm going to show you is this here drone by HGLRC. It is a race quad. Now, I've shown you freestyle or scenic whoops or super whoops in the past, but when it comes to race quads, they are a different breed altogether. Can you imagine? What do you think race quad is? It's to go fast. So the first thing is I'm going to show you this here drone and tell you a bit about it. The second thing is I'm going to show you the top speed I got out of this, and it is freaking incredibly fast. This is not in any shape or form for a beginner. And speaking of beginners, Steve, Captain Drone, accidentally flew this at over 60 miles per hour into a tree, and by just the grace of God, the way it's designed with this brace in the front and a brace at the back, it survived. But a few things fell off, like the battery, and it went out of control, and I had to try to get it back under control and land it. You're going to see this in this episode. So without further ado, how about, before I tell you more about this, how about I just show you the video of all this happening and the top speed and everything. So check it out. All right, it's a wee bit chilly out here, but I'm going to take our little drone here for a flight, attach a battery, and I'll show you it flying before I take it for a real flight. So let's do that now. Power on the radio by DJI. FPV radio all set. Take our little drone, flip it upside down. This is a 6S battery here, and look at the size of it compared to the drone. It's huge, huge battery. Next, connect the battery. It's going to power up. There we go. We have a lot of volts, over 20 volts going into this baby. All right, 6S power. All I want to do is fly it here and show it to you in the wind. Whoa, look at that thing go. All right, here we are. Going up. Try to take it up slow. Woohoo! Wouldn't want to get chopped by those blades. It does weigh quite a bit for being in the wind here, fighting the wind, but easy for me to control and fly around. So now what I'm going to do is, it looks pretty wild actually. I love the yellow on the motors. So what I'm going to do next is bring it on down, and there we go. Just smash it into the ground with my cold fingers, and I'm going to take it out for a spin. All righto. It's cold, I tell you people, it's cold. All right, let's get these goggles on. Beautiful image. There we go. Thank God nobody's out here today. It's too freaking cold. I think I see one other guy flying a drone over there, and that is it. All right, I'm just going to take it for a quick spin. It's going to be fast on that 6S. Here we go. Acro mode. She is ready to go. There we go. And let's bring it down. Try not to hit anything. This thing is, look at how fast it is. Look at how fast this is. It's still in the air. I smashed it. Oh, how much stuff did I lose when I hit that tree? I gotta bring it back. It's telling me a prop is going funny. Hang on. I gotta bring it down. Gotta bring it down. Oh, it's hard to control now. I think the battery came off. Battery came off. It's out of balance. It's out of balance. It's coming down. Oh, control it. Hang on. Coming in for a crash landing. Trying to go. Holy crap. Oh no, the battery's hanging. There we go. She's down. Whoa. All right, I see it over here. Something was hanging off. It must have been the battery. Something. It just looks like it's, let's see, it's right over here. It was going haywire. So there's my drone with the battery hanging, and when that goes like this, the drone was going all over the place. Yikes. I'm gonna have to clean out all the crap out of that motor. All right, so let's try this again. This time I put a GoPro on the front. You see that? There's a GoPro mounted on the front, so to get some better footage, because I found the Insta360 is a little too small, and it gets the props in the frame and a little susceptible to vibration. So let's try it with the GoPro. It is a bit more weight for this drone, but hey, it flies on a 6S, and it's super powerful and super small in size. It should be awesome. And this time, I'll try not to crash into a tree. All right, I don't see anybody out in the field, so everything's all to me to have fun. All right, let's put in acro mode. There we go. Let's arm it. And let's go. So flying with the GoPro on top, it's not too bad. There's some trees. Avoid those. So far so good, no problems in the wind. It certainly moves quite fast. It has no issues there. Let's see, taking it all the way over here. Go over the water. Take it back, I don't want to go over the school. Let's go. Oh, people over there, students. Let's go this way. Look at how fast this thing is. This thing is just crazy fast. Hopefully the GoPro is picking up how quick this thing is moving. Look at this. Coming back to me, I'm over here. I just did that whole field. You could hear it screaming. There we go. All right, let's go try some freestyle. So let's go up and nice smooth twirlies. This way and this way. Going around. Beautiful. No issues there. Battery voltage looks great. No issues on that. Let's go try a forward flip. So I'll go up and forward flip and bring it back down to earth. There's some trees over here coming down to those. Miss that fence, miss the stuff on the ground, and miss these trees. Lots of punch out power. Very good, very good. Now it's really cold out here, which means that my battery, my 6S battery, suffers just like what happened before. So I have to be really careful. So let me try this. I'm going to take it up. I see a person way down there. I'm going way up in the air. There we are. We're up in the stratosphere, and we're going to dive. There we are. That is so much fun. I love doing that with FPV drones. The dive is such an awesome thing. Reminds me of the days in the past. Flying planes, yes, when I was a World War II fighter. All right, let's bring it back this way. Still got lots of good battery power, but the cold is affecting it because I see when I punch it, I tend to lose a little bit of power. All right, so I'm going to try with the little bit of power I have left is some slow flying. So let's bring it down. Let's see if it's designed for fast flying and the camera is pointing upwards. So that means it's going to be difficult to go slow because for me to see straight ahead, I have to tilt the drone forward. The only way to fly slow is to do this, like this, look up at the clouds, and then I can fly slower. But then I can't see where I'm going. Not good. All right. So let's bring it on back to me. This thing here is incredible. Okay, coming over to me. I hit the ground before I even saw me. That's what happens when you're looking up in the air. Now the GoPro has a GPS in it, so when I was flying, it might have recorded the speed. I don't know, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. If it didn't, well, I have another GPS right here. I've taken the GoPro out. There's no GoPro, so now it weighs less. And I'm going to see if I can put this GPS someplace on the drone and fly it again. See what the speed is. All right, I strapped on the GPS with elastics. This should hold as it flies through the air, I hope. I took off the GoPro off the front to mount everything, so we have a lot less weight. All right, hopefully I have that correct and the GPS is recording. Well, we'll see. All right, here we go. Let's do a lap and see what speeds I can get if the GPS is working. Armed, acro mode, and here we go. We're screaming, we're screaming. Doing the lap around the whole field. The battery is suffering now. Oh, she's gonna die. I have to kill them. Hang on a sec, the battery is still suffering. I'm gonna do a dive. Whoa, that was an awesome dive. All right, that should have got some speed in there. We should have a good rendering. If that GPS is working, we should have some pretty cool speeds. All right, let's bring it down. Bring it back to me. Power down, coming back. Here we go. Spin it around, lose some momentum, and there I am. And come down. And do a flip. And we're looking at the ground. All right, let's see what the speed is. There we go. I don't know if you can see that on the display. It's 133 kilometers peak speed. So that's pretty fast. This drone hauls some butt. It is quick. So check out the camera up front. Look at the angle. You cannot face that camera forward. It always points up. Do you know why it points up? Because when it flies like this. So the camera is then looking forward. That's why I have difficulty landing it, because I'm just looking up at the sky and the ground is there and I wipe out every time. I love this thing. I friggin' love this drone. You know, freestyle is usually the kind of drones that I always go towards because you have the best of all worlds. But when it comes to speed, oh my God, if you just want to get from point A to point B with this thing, it is wickedly fast. But As I said earlier, it's not really for beginners. This is for somebody with a bit of experience. If you really want to buy this because you just think it's the coolest thing on the planet and you're a beginner, buy yourself another FPV drone. Totally learn on the other one, crash it, smash it, then fly this. Because if you fly this as a beginner for a first time, you're going to poke an eye out. So you can get this version totally digital, as I have it here. And, you know, it's a little pricey for digital. Or you can get it totally analog. And you can have just as much fun with it. Now, if you want to get yourself the exact same model that I have here, this is, well, the light version with the CATX Vista, and the motors, it is a 6S, and the motors I have on here are the 1900 kV motors. I wanted to try 1900 kV on a 6S because I thought, well, that is really just going to punch out the power, but it really drains the battery. They go. And if you want to see what batteries I was using in this episode, I will bring them close to the camera. There you go. They're both 1300 milliamp hour 6S batteries at 100 C rating. Since this is a very modern drone and has the latest technology in it, I would not go under 100 C rating for the batteries you get to fly this. All right, what I'm going to show you next are some close-ups of the drone along with some really cool specifications. Check this out. Welcome to the specification portion of this video. This in front of you is the box that the drone comes in. I just had to show that. And of course, here's our drone. This is the one that was sent to me. This is the 6S version 5-inch race drone. And I am super impressed with this baby. Now, when you buy this drone, you have the option of 3 different motors and 2 different motor colors. I went with the yellow motors, and mine are the 1900 kV brushless motors. Super powerful. As seen in this video, this here drone is made super strong, all out of carbon fiber, and that brace at the front that I'm showing you right there is what saved my bacon when I ran into the tree branches and kept the drone together. But look at it. This thing is so reinforced that it would be extremely difficult to actually damage or break the arms or any portion of this drone. It's very well protected. Now, if you're on a budget, you can buy this drone with an analog camera, but the camera you're looking at here is a CATX Vista. It's digital and it faces upward. You cannot make it face straight like you can on a lot of drones. For that reason, this is a race drone. It's only designed to continuously move forward like a shark through the water, so it tilts at a pretty steep angle. The wire you see at the top is for a connection of an external camera, like a naked GoPro if you wish. It supplies power. The stack in the center, that would be your CATX Vista and the VTX. Everything is contained in that stack. It's very small in size. The brains behind this drone, which allows it to fly fast and smooth, would be a Zeus F745 stack. You can see it right there. All those solder joints, that's to the PDP, power distribution board, and a 45 amp 4-in-1 ESC. On the back of the drone, you have your 5.8 gigahertz antenna. It's a hammer booster antenna, and it doesn't take up a lot of space. I'm really surprised. It's very powerful for the size that it is. Total weight of this drone is 327 grams. Obviously, when you add a battery and a camera, it's going to weigh more. Other items included in the box would be 2 sets of props, and they are Gemfan brands, so quality props are included. You also get a goodie bag of essentials like battery straps, extra ones if you need them, stickers, specifications, nuts and bolts for your props, and some screws, and actually a shark fin. And here I've sat the shark fin on top just to show you exactly what it would look like. It looks pretty cool. All right, so I hope you enjoyed my review of this race drone. This thing is freaking awesome. You really, really got to get yourself one. If you are in the FPV hobby and you don't have a race drone, get yourself a race drone. They are a blast to fly. All right, guys, if you have questions on this drone, just post them below and I'll get back to you. If you'd like to buy this, check out all the prices. I'll put the digital, the analog, and all the models and the colors and stuff like that in the links below this video. Check it out. And more importantly, if you enjoyed watching Captain Drone crash into a tree and show you that I'm not really a pro, I'm still kind of a beginner, then please give this video a thumbs up. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video with many more drone reviews. Take care.